Okay guys, second to last season of this entire show. We're almost at the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bit nervous. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm going to be reviewing one of the most intriguing seasons, and one that is widely considered to be the best out of all of them, Attack on Titan Season number 3. In this two-parter season, the Survey Corps are hunted, as Eren and another member are wanted. Later, they defend their hometown in a series of battles against the strongest Titans. Afterwards, reeling from the devastating battles, the Survey Corps members uncover the truth, both about their world and humanity in general. No spoilers. Now, first off, the story in this season I thought was very intriguing from start to finish. And it's one of those seasons on TV that took its time and fully answered our questions about how the Titans ravaged mankind and where they come from in the first place. Again, I won't spoil what happens, but episode number 20 explains in full detail and on full display why the Titans were first created, and how one particular Titan in general ate Eren's mother, Carla, played briefly by Alison Peckard, since the very beginning of the show. Again, without giving it away, in terms of execution, that episode had my eyes glued to the screen. I wanted to know more how the Titans were first created. Those last two episodes though, holy mackerel. Not only did those last two episodes have my questions fully answered, but in terms of character development, I was not prepared for the emotional moments within these two episodes. Particularly episode number 18, in which the characters had a conflicting choice on who to save and who to sacrifice and leave to die. Kudos to both Kodansha and Funimation for creating emotional stakes and conflicts between our main characters. In fact, that 18th episode where, without giving away any spoilers, but one character gets severely cooked by the Colossal Titan, and a few members of the Survey Corps have to make a conflicting choice on whether or not the leader of the Survey Corps should live, or give the syringe to the one that's almost burnt to a crisp from taking down that Colossal Titan. And in terms of the English dub voice acting direction coaching from Mike McFarlane, once again, the American voice actors did an excellent job at giving emotional performances when given the task to portray their characters. I felt a sense of dread and hopelessness within their emotional conflict. I see both of their points of view, but at the same time, I wanted them to make the choice and move forward, regardless of the immense hell they are going through. So again, kudos to the writers for making the characters down to earth and emotionally layered throughout the whole show. Hopefully the series finale will bring all that home and close the book in a very emotional way. Stay tuned for my review of that once I finish it. Now that we got those out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff, shall we? The unique mix of CGI, as well as hand-drawn and hand-painted animation looks just as good, if not a bit better than the previous two seasons that I reviewed recently. Not to say that they're bad to look at or anything like that. The animation within this whole show so far looks fantastic. It's just that they elevated their use of animation in this season to a whole nother level, especially when the action kicks into high gear. Those sequences where the characters use their ODM gear and how they're zipping towards other Titans never gets old. Especially that when it comes to the show's cinematography, the camera moves along with the characters when they're called to action to take down those grotesque monsters. They're always fantastic to watch. Enough said. If I have to think of problems with this show, I have one teensy-weensy nitpick about it. But it's not to the point where I automatically hate this season because of that one tiny complaint that I ran into. Again, haters on the internet these days, they're always ridiculous. But the beginning half of this season, it felt like it took a while for it to get to the main point that we were all waiting for. Sure, the whole getting framed for a crime one did not commit type of subplot, it was intriguing and I was engaged throughout the whole first half of the season, but it felt a bit slow towards the beginning. But as the show progressed, it picked up the pace, and it did get to the main point that we were all waiting for towards the end. And trust me, as soon as the Titans finally showed up, I was like, now Now we're talking. Let's kick some ass for Shiganshina. That's what I came here for. But other than that, guys, in the end, I was fully invested in season 3 of Attack on Titan. It was emotional, it was intense, it was well animated, it was action-packed, and the story was intriguing as hell. In short, it was phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see how it all ends once I watch season 4. But at the same time, I am a bit nervous. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I rate season 3 a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Such a fantastic show, you guys. Again, if you guys have not the chance, I know it's streaming on Hulu right now. Strike while the iron's hot. So season 3 of Attack on Titan. Have you seen every episode? If you haven't, you are totally doing yourselves a disservice. Like I said, it's on Hulu right now. Get caught up in the action, why don't you? But for those of you who have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share it with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and X, and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. Also, I set up a Patreon page for you guys where you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I understand. But if there's a rare chance that you are interested in doing so, there's a link in the description so that way you can visit my page and gain access to up to 4 membership tiers. On my page, I post reviews a week early before you get to see them posted on this channel. Also, I'm planning to do book reviews. I'm also going to be doing nerdy fan polls. What that is that I'm going to say, for example, which character in which franchise you thought is the best. It's going to be that type of poll. And while you're at it, I'm going to plan to do some movie/TV show episodes reactions on my page as well. So if that's your cup of tea, go to the link below, become a patron, and let's get to know each other a bit more. Also, if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, there's either a link in the description or at the icon card at the top right corner of your screen. Go over there, subscribe, and let's just have fun together. Also, if you want to subscribe to my regular channel, there will be a link in the description so that way you can subscribe to that channel as well. Show that channel some love. It really helps out a lot. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.